G'day, Tiny here from Off Tap Brew. This is yet another tip in 5 minutes and under. And today's tip will be how to read one of these. Now, I've heard some people say that when you're looking at your hydrometer in your little tester and you get that little water thing that peaks up, you take the reading from there. I've heard people say that you take the level, you imagine the line across, the straight line across, and you take your reading from there. I don't care which way you want to do that, as long as you do it the same way every time. If you take your original gravity with a straight line, take your final gravity with a straight line. If you take your original gravity at the peak of the what do we call it, the meniscus or the convex or concave water, whatever it is, then you do the same at the end. Then you will get an accurate reading. If you mix those two things up, then you're going to get an inaccurate reading of your beer. I find the easiest way for me, without pulling bulk samples of liquid out of my FVs, to just clean them, and I store my clean vessels in a jar of cleaner, and I leave that in the fridge, and I can store a couple in there, and I leave it in the fridge. Now, there's a lot of talk out there of when this stuff goes bad and blah 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 blah. That is nearly a month old. I keep it in the fridge, it stays clear. I have no answers to when to stop using it. The tip isn't about your star sand, the tip is about reading your hydrometer. Just read your hydrometer the same way for original gravity and final gravity. Once fermentation has ceased, get to fourth stage, so basically everything's died down, I drop my hydrometer in there, and that's how I read it. I go out every day and I check it, and then when there's no movement for a couple of days, I then dial in 2 degrees on my fridge, crash chill for a couple of days, boom boom, nice clear beer. Well, it's not really clear, but it's beer, and it's yummy. And yeah, reading your hydrometers. Do it 2 times the same way. Remember, beer makes you smarter.